my third video on tense. We have already done two videos on tense, present tense and past tense, along with all the forms. Today in this video we are going to deal with future tense and its form. So this video, like the earlier videos, have three parts. In part 1 you will get how these forms of future tense are formed or made. You will get some conjugation of all the forms. For example, future indefinite, future continuous, etc. You will get the uses of all these tense in the second part of the video. For example, what are the uses of future perfect tense, etc. And in the third part of the video, you will get some common errors that we used to make in future tense, and you will also get acquaintance with question paper of HSLC or class 10 and HS or class 12. So as we have already done earlier in our videos, you will get some practice here and you will see that there is no difference between these two question papers, whether it is class 10 or class 12. Only you need to know the pattern and the uses and the common errors that we make in these tenses. If you know all this pattern, it will be very easier for you to do any correction, and it will be helpful to you in future also. If you want to compete in some competitive exam also, it will be helpful. Future tense, the form. Number 1, simple future or future indefinite. Number 2, future continuous. Number 3, future perfect. Number 4, future perfect continuous. Now let's see how will you form simple future, the pattern. This is also called conjugation. Let us take the verb go for example. So in first person singular number, we will write I shall or will go. In first person plural number, we shall or will go. In second person singular number, you will go. In second person plural number, you will go. In third person singular number, he, she, Ram or it will go. And plural number, they will go. Now let's move to uses of simple future. Firstly, we use it in formal situation. For example, our school will begin after vacation. Number 2, in planned activities. For example, I shall attend a meeting. Number 3, in business matters. For example, Mr. Das will start his grocery work. Number 4, informal situation. For example, I will go later. Number 5, prediction. For example, cyclone may come today. Number 6, unplanned activities. For example, I may visit your house. That is not certain. I have not planned yet. Number 7, ordering. I will have my cake. I will have my cake from some hotel, some other places that I have already ordered. Number 8, promise. I will come for sure. Number 9, offer. I shall help you. So this is the offering of help. Number 10, possibilities. Maybe I will watch the movie. There is a possibility, not certain. Now let's see some common mistakes or errors in simple future. Number 1, they meet you at the party. No, it should be they will meet you at the party. Number 2, will go there. The contraction, it should be we will go there. Apostrophe is missing here. Number 3, he won't come. So here also apostrophe is missing. He won't come. Number 4, if I will visit Orissa, I will meet you. No, it should be if I visit. It will be in simple present, not in simple future, because in case of condition, we don't use simple future. We use simple present. Now let's move to past continuous. In first person singular number, I shall or will be doing. In first person plural number, we will or shall be doing. Second person singular number, you will be doing. Second person plural number, you will be doing. Third person singular number, he or she will be doing. Third person plural number, they will be doing. Now let's see when can we use future continuous. Number 1. Continue for a period in future. For example, our students will be attending a seminar from April 5th to 9. Number 2. Continue during moment. For example, at 9 a.m. I will be going to school. Number 3. Continue together. On Monday, Ram will be going to market and Sham will be going to mall. So both are continuing together. Number 3. Positive questioning. For example, will you be getting up early? Number 4. Pointing time. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. in winter. Number 4. Future continuous is also used to point time. For example, tomorrow at 5 p.m. in winter, etc. In our earlier slide, we saw when to use. And here in this slide, we will see when not to use future continuous tense. Number 1. It cannot be used to show emotions. For example, I will be loving this color. Loving is an emotion. So we will write, he will love this color. Number 2. Mental state. He will be understanding it. Understanding is a mental state. It is an abstract idea. So here you have to write, he will understand. Simple future. Number 3. Possession. He will be having a new car. In case of possession also we use simple future. He will have a new car. Number 4. Other static. For example, the pen will be costing 10 rupees. Will cost. You have to write in place of will be costing, because cost is a stative verb. Now let's see the pattern of future perfect tense. In first person singular number, I shall have done. In first person plural number, we shall have done. In second person singular number, we will have done. In second person plural number, we will have done. In third person singular number, he, she, it will have done or gone. Another verb I have taken here. In third person plural number, we will have gone. Now let's see where we can use future perfect tense. Number 1. Future perfect tense is used to describe an action that will be completed by certain time in future. For example, I will have had my dinner by evening. Or another example, I will have done it by then. Number 2. To describe an action in the future before another action in the future. For example, you will have learned English by the time you complete your course. So it means you will learn English before completion of your course. There is 2 action here, both are in future. Now let's see where we should not use future perfect tense. The future perfect tense is only for action that will complete before specific point in future. In other words, the action you are talking about must have a deadline. If you don't mention a deadline, for example, by tomorrow, by evening, etc., use the simple future instead of future perfect tense. Now let's see some common errors or mistakes in future perfect tense. Number 1. I will have been reading 45 books by then. It should be I will have read 45 books by then. Number 2. On Monday, I will have been knowing you for a week. It should be on Monday, I will have known you for a week. Number 3. The film will already have started by the time we get home. It should be the film will have started by the time we get home. Number 4. Will have you finished it by then? It should be will you have finished it by then? Now let's move to the last form of future tense, that is future perfect continuous. In first person singular number, we write I shall have been doing. If we take the verb do for conjugation, in first person plural number, we shall have been doing. In second person singular number, you will have been doing. In second person plural number, you will have been doing. In third person singular number, he, she, it will have been doing. In third person plural number, they will have been doing. Now let's see how to use future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous begins sometime in the past or present or future and is expected to continue in the future. For example, in January, I will have been working at my school for 2 years. Now let's see some common errors or mistakes in future perfect continuous tense. Number 1, I will have working in the company for 3 years next week. It should be I will have been working. Been is missing here. In the company for 3 years next week. Number 2, I will have not been working in the company for 3 years next week. It should be I will not have worked in the company for 3 years next week. Number 3, will have you been studying in the school for 5 years next week? It should be will you have been studying in the school for 5 years next week? This is a question mark. Number 4, I will have been working in 3 different countries by then. It should be I will have worked in 3 different companies by then. Now let's practice some question paper of HSLC class 10 and HS class 12. However, if you see the question paper, you will find there are hardly questions on future tense. Mostly questions come from present and past tense. So here, although I have written some questions, but still they are not future in proper sense. All the questions are not future. Let's see. First one, I stay here until you return. I will stay. Or he will stay. Not I. He will stay here until you return. Number 2, we shall wait here until he come back. Here is the future tense. And we will mean a future tense here. However, we will not write again he will come. Instead of that, we will write simple present. We shall wait here until he comes back. He said that she will help her friends. Will is future. However, it is past tense, said. So, this will be converted into past. She said that she would help her friends. We finish our work by Monday next. We will finish our work by Monday next. If the rain continues, the maths will be postponed. Will be postponed. So here are a few questions on HSLC. Very few you will get, rarely you will get on future tense. However, you should know future as well. Here from HS. If I were you, I not do it. If I were you, I would not have done it. Done it. The rubbish van come again in the afternoon tomorrow. So tomorrow is future. The rubbish van will come. I go to Delhi tomorrow. I shall go to Delhi tomorrow. Tom will reach the place by now. Tom will have reached the place by now. Last one. I will sing modern songs in the program. I will be singing modern songs in the program. So with this we have ended our tense. Already we have completed present and past tense. So this is future tense. We have ended the sequence of tense.